on Investigation Discovery. He previously hosted America's Most Wanted. John, it's great to have you with us. This is another very tough story that has clearly just tugged at the heartstrings of people all across this country who have become very involved in it. What do you think about this manhunt right now? Where do you think BrianLaundrie might be?
Well, I'll tell you, Martha, the marshals, who I have great respect for as manhunters, I'm honored to be a sworn U.S. Marshal, gave me a heads up and said, look, there is a guy who came home after a 4-month camping trip, parked a van in the driveway, nobody's seen him, and now his family's filed a missing persons report. Could you get that girl on your show on Wednesday night? Well, you know what happened. In the meantime, they found Gabby's body. I wasn't that involved until they found the body, and the marshal said, now you really got to saddle up. So as you mentioned tonight, I'm doing a special of In Pursuit with John Walsh, leading with BrianLaundrie's disappearance. We did get multiple tips yesterday. Our hotline blew up because it's the people who will find this guy. People ask me all the time, you found 1,422 of the world's most wanted fugitives that no cops could catch. You found 17 of the FBI's 10 most wanted, 61 missing children, including Elizabeth Smart. How do you do it? It's very simple. I tell people, you can text me, you can call me. I don't trace, I don't tap the phones. I know people don't want to call cops because they think they'll get dragged into it. I don't care if you're legal, illegal, where you are, just text me or call me, and that's how I've caught all these people, because the public is my supporters. And that blogger that found his van is the reason why they were able to find her body. Right. And the people who picked him up hitchhiking put him there in that area, hitchhiking back to his van so he could get away. So that's going to happen tonight. And I got to say one thing, Martha. I said it last week. The guy is not in the house. He was there when he came back. He scrubbed that van. His parents helped him, the dirty laundries. That's what I'm calling the mom and dad. I know they got rid of the evidence. They bought a camper top. On your show, I heard that couple say there was a new camper top there, that they went on a weekend trip with their grown son, kind of unusual, in a little camper top on a pickup truck, and they came back 3 days later. So when I heard that this lawyer, this Stephen Bertolino, this Johnny Cochran, O.J. Simpson wannabe, get his 15 minutes of fame lawyer, called up last Friday and said, oh, we want to do the right thing now. We want to let you know that on Tuesday, Bryan left with a backpack and he went to a swamp. Then on Wednesday, we went and left him a note. Don't hurt yourself, Bryan. We're worried about you. And then Thursday, in the middle of a 60,000-acre swamp, after they left the note in the car, and how the hell did they find the car in the swamp? They brought the car home. And then on Friday, finally on Friday, Stephen Bertolino, the big talking mouthpiece for the dirty laundries, called up and said, oh, Bryan's missing. He's been gone since Tuesday. He left way before that. He was in that camper when the father and mother went out. I would guarantee it. And I've been doing this 33 years. He was in that camper when they went on a little trip before she was reported missing. And they bought him 5 extra days with that ruse. That kid has been throwing red herrings everywhere. And I got to go ahead, Martha. I know you got a question.
I'm fascinated by everything that you're saying. I just have about a half a minute here.
Okay, let me get
go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me get to this. They're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars looking in that swamp with all kinds of law enforcement. They should have been tipped off by the stop out there, the 911 call. Why didn't that 911 operator let those 2 cops know that the wonderful caller, again the public, said, I saw him slapping her around, I saw her punch him in the face? How did those cops know it? They wrote up their report and said he was the victim. They could have saved her life. Here's my big question. I would have put a black and white police car. This lawyer keeps talking about Fifth Amendment. Nobody wanted to talk to Bryan and his parents. No one wants to violate the Fifth Amendment. I do it old school. Black and white in front of the house on public area street, black and white in the back of the house. If the father ever leaves, tail him in an unmarked car. How the hell did the FBI and the Northport police let this kid slip out of the house?
We got to jump out there. No, I couldn't agree with you more. And we'll be watching In Pursuit on your special. John, thank you very much.